The United States reported a record of 3,350 COVID-related deaths. According to an NBC News tally, the number surpasses the national record set last Wednesday when the U.S. posted 3,293 deaths. So far in the past week, more than 18,000 people have died in the U.S. from COVID-19, a faster rate than any other time during the pandemic. Willie.
Meanwhile, the Centers for Disease Control confirmed yesterday the new coronavirus strain, first reported in the UK, could already be here in the U.S. European officials say it may be up to 70% more infectious than other versions of the virus. But the CD says, quote, at this time, there is no evidence this variant causes more severe illness or increased risk of death. Joining us now, Dr. Vin Gupta, pulmonologist and NBC News medical contributor. Dr. Gupta, great to see you as always. So let's get into this strain from the UK. We were talking about it yesterday on the show. Had one physician on who was trying to temper some of the panic about it a bit and say, yes, COVID-19 was always going to have mutations. What's your level of concern about this new strain?
Good morning, Willie. I think it warrants us to be vigilant as we think about what's ahead for us in 2022, 2023, in terms of are we likely to get another vaccine for this virus? And I think the answer is yes. And that is the significance here. I am not worried, as our vaccine experts across the world, that the current vaccine will not be effective. I'm not worried about that at all. This vaccine will be effective against the COVID-19 strain that we've been battling since March, and will also be effective against this strain that we've seen pop up in Southeast England. Because we know that these vaccines are very effective. They induce a very strong immune response. And this strain, even though there's been some mutations on the parts of the virus that we're actually targeting from the vaccine standpoint, there isn't that much of a difference between this new strain and the existing strain that we've been battling for all these months now. So we expect the vaccine to be broadly effective. So I'm not that worried about the near-term implications of what's happening in England. I do think that there's obviously a lot of anxiety, but it's appropriate to temper that. And really what we should be thinking about here is, okay, let's get ready to roll up our sleeves again in 2022 and or 2023, because we're probably going to update that vaccine to make sure we're continued to be protected against any future recurrence of this pandemic.
Thanks for checking out MSNBC on YouTube, and make sure you subscribe to stay up to date on the day's biggest stories. And you can click on any of the videos around us to watch more from Morning Joe and MSNBC. Thanks so much for watching.